right, to get started with our dome project, step one basically is to cut all the struts. To make a dome, as you learned already, the parts of the dome that get hooked together are called struts. And to build a dome, you're going to need 35 long struts and 30 short struts. So, in the directions that you've been given, the 35 long struts or pieces are going to be blue, and the 30 short ones are going to be red in our directions. All right, so in your kit, you either got blue and red straws or green and yellow straws. And if you got the blue and red, please use the blue for your long struts and the red for your short. And to keep everybody the same, for the green and yellow group, let's do the green for the long struts and the yellow for the short struts. All right, and what you have to do is cut 35 long ones and 30 short ones, and they have to all be exactly the same size for the long and the short. In your kits, you're given blocks of wood. And what I want you to do is one of the blocks of wood is shorter than the other. And so I'd actually like you to go ahead and get a colored pencil or marker and write one of them 30 short and the other one 35 long. So you know which one is the long one and which one is the short one. All right, so to cut your struts, what you're going to do is you're going to be getting your straws. And all you're going to be doing is taking, let's do the long ones first. So what you're going to be doing is very carefully slide the end of the paper straw to the end of the wood. And on the other side, put a little pencil mark. And then slide that straw carefully until the pencil mark is right at the end of the wood, and mark it again. Slide the straw so the pencil mark is at the end of the wood, mark it again, slide it to the end, mark it again, and then get a pair of scissors and let's see, very carefully right on that pencil mark, cut the piece, do it again, cut the piece, do it again, cut the piece, and do it again, cut the piece. So out of one straw, you can get 4 long pieces. You need 9 straws because you need 9 times 4 is 36, and you need 35 long. I gave you 10 straws, you have 1 extra, so if you mess up, it's okie dokie. For the short ones, exactly the same dealio, no difference whatsoever. But actually take a look, because at the end of the straw, it's a round straw, but some of them from the manufacturing company gets kind of crimped and messed up. They are just paper straws. So if one end is ugly and the other end is nice, start with the nice end. If they're both ugly, you can afford to cut off just a little bit of that straw. All right, so mark the distance, slide it so it lines up, mark the distance, slide it so it lines up, and then cut them all off. All right, and so you're going to do that time and time again, being careful to be as exact as possible. When you are done, what you want to do is take all of your straws, set them out on the table, and take something straight, anything you have that's straight, and line them all up so they're nice and straight, and then carefully check the ends and see if you did a good job. If one of them is really, really short and you got something messed up, cut a new one. Or if one of them is really, really crimped and messed up, cut a new one. You have a little bit extra, but not too much. So make sure you got all of those set. You can put them in a different Ziploc baggie, or you can carefully put a small rubber band around them so you don't lose them and keep them organized. Once you have them all cut, we'll start going on to the next step.